Ну, давай третий раз. Только для начала. Только для начала. Вот так вот. Дайте мне минуту покоя. Нет, я третий раз посижу здесь.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been treated.
Я просто уперто верю, что что-нибудь должно произойти.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Ну, что ничего. Ну, серьезно. Блин, ну вот это... Оно вроде как все развивается, вроде к чему-то подготавливает, и... Я сама модер.
Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Блин, ну просто не верится, что, блин, ну...
Someday they would arrive. Soon.
Ну, можно закрыться здесь и остаться. Игра перезапускается. И ничего, вот так вот бесконечно? Или там можно было стоять бесконечно? Серьезно? И никакого тебе вознаграждения или хотя бы какой-нибудь То убивает. А нахрен с ним.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Мне вот интересно, что здесь с компьютерами. А где же тут компьютер с этим? С такой штучкой, что там 2 из 4 или сколько там было. Ух ты! А такого не было? Или было? Не было. Да-да, я пойду в конференц-зал. Почему нет?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Все такие компы найти. Пойдем вниз. Пойдем вниз и выйдем там в дверь.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss.
Чашка разбитая.
He had left his post during work hours.
Все двери за мной закрываются.
And in such a competitive economy,
охренеть, да ладно.
А
нет, подожди, что-то меняется.
His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any.
То есть можно было не стоять на месте, да?
Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he...
Ну хорошо. Подожди, ну с ума мы уже сходили, в смысле мы, ну, прыгали. Не может. Ну мы уже оказались случайно, что мы спрыгнули с этого. Какого? Как называется-то, господи? Почему-то мы лежали трупом, мы откуда-то спрыгнули.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Можно остаться здесь, интересно?
Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Ну давай, компьютер, кто кого?
Yes. Really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished,
да,
here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Никуда я не пойду.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send you a message.
Уберите этот голос из моей головы. Вот, жаль. Влететь тоже нельзя. Игра пытается ему что-то сказать. Ну-ну. Ну, выпусти меня тогда. Все? Игра больше не пытается мне ничего сказать? Ха-ха! Сделали вид, как будто победили эту игру. Ну ладно.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Ну, пойдем.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
На пути спрыгнуть в психотере. Ну, ну вот этот вот проход.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing. What?
Oh.
Really? I mean, in the middle of something, do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Да?
Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I
Это
really
не
do
прекрасно.
want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Нет.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Это очень важно, да? А зачем тогда синий открываешь?
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Нет.
Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating. Stanley walked through the red... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Спасибо.
You see? There's nothing here.
Ну как же?
You finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this
Хочу, я
game
могу
better?
все.
What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You give me absolutely
Можно
nothing
было, да,
so
пойти
far.
там в пещеру какую-нибудь полутаться.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Мне нравится
Go ahead,
новый
Sam.
дизайн.
Take it for a spin.
Крутяк.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Ну,
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's
Что-то
keep
новенькое.
this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Вау. Что это? Крутяк. Давай еще раз.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Да,
You
круто.
wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Да.
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game,
Твою
the
мать.
baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, he fails. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting.
Я не
the
хочу
demise of
сжигать
life.
детей.
I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Блин, он еще и плачет. Ладно, хрен с тобой. Я не могу 4 часа здесь сидеть. Ну давай, малыш, прости, ты был картоном.
You heartless bastard.
Да.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease
Игра обиделась.
Let's see. What do we have here?
Ну-ка. Что там? Все нормально? Так. Все хорошо.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Майнкрафт?
Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough?
Серьезно?
Stanley, will it ever be enough?
Че, прям вот совсем серьезно, да?
From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then...
А можно... Он будет меня застраивать?
See, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off... Yes.
Господи.
Complete.
Напугали.
Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art.
Можно было, наверное,
and
войти
feel
туда.
ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Я не хочу. Он меня там закроет. Можно нет? Пожалуйста. Давайте что-нибудь другое. Не знаю. Ну, что-нибудь. Я тоже могу посоветовать.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect?
Да.
It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild
Из
it
алмазов?
in diamond. Diamond everything.
Не-не-не, там лава, ты чё?
Stanley, you
Не.
have to go mining.
Мусон. Я не хочу... черт, надо... Хотя, наверное, нельзя было обойти. Ну ладно.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Посветить... Да, ладно, я справлюсь. Грибочки.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
О, даже крипер здесь есть.
Okay, new game.
Почему новая игра? Куда ты меня кинешь, в Дум? Это что-то интересное. Портал! Охренеть!
Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Портал!
In a glass box with
Мы его с вами проходили.
to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be?
Да.
I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Я тогда, помню, утопила унитаз. Блин! Твою дивизию Портал, это охрененно! Стань на...
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley.
А ты должен открыть мне эту штучку. Да, блин, я хочу портал.
Genius.
Ooh,
Actually,
yeah.
you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons.
Ой, да хорош.
I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work.
Спасибо.
And I sincerely hope that
А я покончу
everyone
жизнь
lives happily
самоубийством.
ever after.
И все, да? Вау! Вау! Надо было там остаться. Вау! Мне нравится. Определенно нравится. Тут можно потеряться. К свету идти, в принципе, не такая уж хорошая идея. Оу, 427, это же мой офис. По-моему. Nope. О, камера слежения. Nope. А, подожди, я могу тут закрыться? Чё, неужели перезагружаться? Ой. Эй!
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in
Да
wherever he is.
чё ты
right
влезаешь? Ты же
now. I
ушел.
wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Он не угрожает.
Wait.
Симулятор белого экрана, симулятор черного экрана, да? А нет. А, нет, я думал, он перестал говорить со мной.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Все, отключаем. Может, такой же комп еще где встречу? Нет, не здесь.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Давай пойдем
Perhaps
тогда
he wanted to
в
stop by
красную
the
дверь, как он
employee
просил.
lounge first,
Посмотрим.
just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business,
А, можно еще вот
Stanley
сюда
took the
свернуть?
first open door on his left.
А можно вообще вон туда вот пойти? Ну, пойдем сюда.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got
Вниз,
back.
пожалуйста. Просто ничего не говори.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, From here it's left.
Направо пойдем? Не пойдем. Ну, раз некуда больше идти.
Oh, no, it's to the right. My mistake.
Козел.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was
Ты
to
со мной
the right?
играешь.
What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Ты опять закроешь? Нет, смотрите-ка.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Это прям намек, чтобы пойти точно так же, да?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Да, конечно, пропустишь с вами тут уведомление. Может, еще раз так же пройтись? Или он то же самое сделает? Опа, дверь закрыта.
Wait, what?
Ага.
No,
Ты накосячил?
I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere?
Нет, ты там что делал?
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
Я писал, значит, она была где-то здесь.
Somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Я хочу туда. Шикарно. Я здесь, где хотела быть. Сюда. Ага. Ништяк. Полный хаос. Мне кажется, возвращаемся.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
Ты знаешь, что такое безумие? О, да. Безумие — это что-то такое. Опа, мы вернулись.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Да, мне кажется, это вот этот наш чувак что-то забыл. Так. И сейчас тут будет что-нибудь такое. Да, здесь не будет дверей.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see?
Да, пойдем в свой офис, посидим, кофе попьем. Да, мне кажется, станет еще хуже. Может, еще с окна спрыгнуть.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story.
Мы ходим кругами, ты в курсе?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
О, отлично. О,
Now this,
шикарно.
well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Куда
Is
ты
this
меня
the
привел?
story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story
Нет,
took place in an
это же
office
ты
building.
диктуешь мне этот
Is
бред.
that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Ура!
Congratulations!
Спасибо.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh no, I don't feel right about this at all.
Почему? Я сижу здесь уже 1,5 часа.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Перезапуск. Не успела принять горделивую позу. Oh.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Ты в курсе, да, что мы идем не туда, куда нам надо? Я надеюсь, ты в курсе. Ой-ой-ой.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination?
Я просто иду за полосой, мне все равно.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination?
Дальше маляру стало плохо.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going.
Ты тоже понимаешь, да, что у маляра крыша съехала?
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Твою дивизию. Что ж так пугать-то? Там-тарарам, там-там-там. Там-тарарам, там-там-там. Там-тарам-там-там-там-тарам. Там-тарам-там-там-там.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Плевать.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right?
Ты что накосячил? О! Yeah!
Again, Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Restart. Что, еще раз?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're
Открой
intelligent
дверь.
people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting.
Я хочу идти по полоске, это просто.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know.
Вот эту.
How about this direction?
О, спасибо. Наконец-то хоть меня кто-то слушает.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it
Мы
could be
опять ходим
anything.
кругами.
What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Ты меня выводишь обратно?
Oh, no,
Ура, полоска!
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or
Мы по
monitor
дорожке
rooms.
идем,
Just don't
вымощенной
acknowledge
желтым
it.
кирпичом.
Should be fine.
Нет, идем дорогой трудной, дорогой прямой.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door of origin. So starting from the right, this task will, taking the right door, lead us to where we're going. And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
О, титры.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
О, это концовки.
Confusion ending.
Нихера
You're
себе.
telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending.
Второй рестарт, третий
We're
рестарт,
supposed to
четвертый
restart
рестарт,
again
пятый рестарт.
8 times? That's really how all this goes?
6, 7, 8.
Determined?
А после долгого
So now, according
времени
to the
Стэнли
schedule, I
умер.
restart again. Then what?
Оратор, restart the game, или наратор, это он, да, наверное? Find the line again. Следовать линии снова, the game's restart on its own.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't
And I
I
will
get a
go
say in all
anywhere,
of this?
go
Is it
anything.
really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to
Да
keep
тихо ты, я
restarting.
читаю.
I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped
Find
like
the
this.
line
I
again.
won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't.
А я что
do
должна
it.
делать, что ли?
And the timer stopped. Does that mean did we
Oh.
do it? Did we break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule? How would
Oh,
we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
ты сломал игру. Чувак, открывай.
Okay.
Окей. Turn
I
around,
guess now we
find
just
another
wait. You
date.
know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Ай, твою мать, что это?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Ну,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
ну ладно. То же самое? Ой,
Stanley
смотрите-ка.
came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Ну, пойдем, как говорит оратор. Может, то, что мы сейчас еще раз сделаем что-нибудь такое же, как в самый первый раз, может, что-нибудь получится.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Мы,
Feeling
да,
a wave of
идем.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
Идем
boss's
наверх.
office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Можно куда-нибудь, да? Вау! Можно и сюда. Крутяк! Слушай, это зашибись. Круто! Ты вызвал лифт? Концовка закончилась, и за нее ачивку не дали. Какая-то это не ачивочная концовка. Ну все, давай, приехали уже. В смысле? А вниз можно? Ну этот лифт должен же куда-то привести. Лифт должен же куда-то привести. А куда я вообще первый раз поехала? Вверх или вниз? Что-то мы очень долго едем. Подожди. И сейчас мы приедем в одно и то же место? Подожди, или лифт остановился, когда я начала по кнопкам жмякать? Смысл вообще в этом лифте? Нет, подожди, я хотела нажать и выйти. У меня же начальник сидит, музицирует, да? Черт возьми, ну остановись. Лифтер! О, господи. Твою маковку выпусти, меня уже накаталась. СЦП, я тебя один раз уже из беседы исключила. Я тебя сейчас исключу второй раз. Хорош, серьезно. Мне и так вот в лифте не сладко, и ты, блин, еще диктуешь каждый шаг, который нужно делать. Ты проходишь игру или я? У меня аж телефон падает. Он может остановиться, нет? Можно я выйду, пожалуйста? Бесит.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Ты изменил историю? Крутяк.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Я не говорю про спойлер, я говорю про то, что ты... Забей, короче. Сделай это, сделай то. Дай поиграть.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find. Stanley stepped into the room. There was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Крутяк. У меня теперь есть коморка. Это напоминает мне Вескера Клина Детейл.
Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
А, сиди там? Блин. А, наверное, уже нельзя, да? Вау! Бесконечная лестница! Да? Черт, не хочу туда. Блин, а эта каморка мне еще попадется? Ладно. Так, ладно, лифт мне уже не нравится.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact,
там же еще можно было... А, 2845. Там же можно было еще пойти назад.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number,
2845.
2845. But
Да
of
твою
course,
мать.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ради прикола набирать не те цифры? И оно что-нибудь изменит? Угу. А тут разве так и было? Странно как-то. О, такого же не было. Или было? А, во, можно еще вот сюда пойти, в escape. Да-да-да.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Жестокая смерть, отлично. То, что доктор прописал.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Нет, 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 жестокая смерть.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Крутяк, жестокая смерть. Yi-ha! Мы умерли в шахте лифта? А, типа, что он неправильно код набирает, рассказчик будет комментировать. Крутяк. А, хорошо. Ну, в чашечке. Американские горки. Вау. Я присяду, можно? Мне кажется, не получится. Trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this means. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley. Нет, я не буду это смотреть.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Хорошо. Но не сегодня.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game back in his office as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Крутяк. Вау.
Every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance. Death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh. The two doors. Крутяк. 0102 офисы. Вау. Косынка! Там была косынка. Круто. Пойдем туда. Вот это смахивает на финал какой-то. Блин, суперски. Прям какой-то музей. Пишут, что это все, что есть в игре. Блин, крутяк. Телефон, точилка. Такого я не видела. Это сама себе спойлер. Крутяк. Рубильники? Майнкрафт. Или нет, это просто лифт. Блин, крутой музей. Круто, 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 круто. О, нам кажется туда. Кабинет начальника. Это... Окей. Нам не сюда? А отсюда есть выход? Да... Подожди, ну, в принципе, нет, получается. Мы были там, мы были здесь, мы вот там не были еще. Ладно. Может, там что есть? Да, вот там мы не были. 427. И все, да. Это же должен быть выход из этого музея. Круто. Она продолжается? Или мне кажется? Это очень круто. Мне очень нравится. Отсюда есть какой-нибудь разумный выход, кроме как... даже дверь удалили. Ну, попробуем. Да. Какие-то концовки мы с вами понаходили. Фу. Ну что, друзья, вместе с какой-то небольшой задержкой 2 часа мы с вами отыграли. И не знаю, есть ли там смысл где-то еще гонять и на что-то еще смотреть. Но давайте на сегодня потихонечку заканчивать. Если будет интересно и будет на что еще посмотреть, мы с вами еще один стримченский по Стэнли проведем. Запись будет на одних из выходных. Вот так вот примерно я вам ориентировочку дам. А на этом у меня пока что все. Спасибо, что вы были со мной. С вами была Шустра, канал Double Play, The Stanley Parable. Пока.